this is Abhishek from GadgetStreets.com, and today we have the Firefox phone. The Firefox phone has been upgraded this time. We actually showed you last year the Firefox phone which was ZTE Open. Now it is called the ZTE Open C, and it is slightly an enhanced version of the previous one which we have seen. Again, the operating system which is running on this device is not Android, it is not iOS, again, and it is not Windows Phone. It is the Firefox OS. So as we already know that this is the Firefox OS, and the version of operating system which is running on this device is Firefox 1.3, Firefox OS 1.3. As far as the thickness of this phone is concerned, it is around 10.8mm in terms of the overall thickness. Not very thick phone, easy to hold in one hand. It is a kind of a handy phone. It gives you a nice grip with this matte finish back cover, which again I'm not sure whether it can be removed. Okay, it can be removed, but again we cannot remove it as of now because of the security thing over here. Just try removing the back cover if we can do that for you, so that you can see what is there at the back side of the device. Once you remove the back cover over here, looks like we cannot remove the back cover. Okay, the back cover cannot be removed as of now, but again let's take a look over the display and the other things. As far as the ports and connectivity is concerned, you have the volume rocker over here, plastic button. On the top you have the power and display key, the 3.5 audio jack. Over here you have another shiny chrome grill which looks good and makes this device look different. You have the physical home button over here. Again, it is not a physical home button, it is a capacitive touch button which there is a body of the phone, and then you have the primary microphone. And over here you have you can see the black bezel. You have the earpiece over here, and again we are not sure whether this device actually has the proximity and ambient light sensor or not, but we will confirm that later on. This is how the phone dialer looks like. The phone dialer does not have the option of making a video call. When it comes to the chipset, it is MSM 8210, so it seems to be a Qualcomm chipset, 1.2 GHz, A7 based architecture, dual core. It has 500 MB of RAM and around 4 GB of internal storage. And this is how the overall UI look like. As you can see, once we go into the settings, we can see what all is there in the settings. Under the settings, we see that the overall options are like Android. But again, when we take a look over the media storage which is available to the user on the SD card as of now is 3 GB, approximately 3.6 GB which is available. And once we come out from here, we can see that the application storage is this much. You do have the option of changing the screen lock, data time, notification. Under display, if we take a look, we do not have the, we have the option of controlling the brightness automatically. So you do have ambient light sensor on this device. When it comes to other things, you have Bluetooth connectivity, accelerometer is also there. This device should also have Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi is also there. You also have the option of sharing the internet with the 3G SIM card which you will insert into this device. You have messaging settings, airplane mode, geolocation tagging is well supported, and then you have the keyboard. The keyboards over here are the built-in keyboards, and again this is going to be the QWERTY keyboard which you will have on this device. This is how the messaging UI look like. The messaging UI looks good. The overall phone in terms of the overall form factor looks good. The battery on the phone is 1400 mAh. This battery can be removed. The camera on the phone is not there on the front side, but at the back side it has a 3-megapixel camera, and it should be a fixed focus camera, not an autofocus camera, definitely. And when we talk about other applications, you have all these applications which are supported. All the applications which support to run on the HTML5 platform can run on this device, and again they have to be customized to make them run on this specific OS and the software. So this looks like a decent phone. No idea when it comes to India, but again this has been upgraded. The ZTE Open has become ZTE Open C, and it has become better in terms of the overall display size. The display is again a TFT display on this device. As you can see, the viewing angles are not that great, but again this is going to be a decent budget segment device which will come at a very affordable price point, and I have no idea when it will come to India. In India it will come maybe within few years in future. Let's see when it comes to India. That's all from us as far as the quick hands-on review of the ZTE Open C. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video. If this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.